1QAZS3EDC 5GB7UM. Gamers talking about PC specs. Me saying hi with my keyboard. This is a wretch from of cold. I will reward you, my friend. Welcome back to Easy Peasy. I'm Cougar, and today I'm going to be your narrator as we dive onto the now dying website that is r/Tumblr. Let's get to it, shall we? I begin typing on an old typewriter. A werewolf is steering a submarine, but then stop. I crunch up the paper and throw it into the fire. The world isn't ready yet for Captain Harry McHowes, the submarine pilot who is secretly a werewolf hiding from the moon. Yes, it is. The world would be so much better if people would just unironically write stuff like this. I'm tired of books that take themselves seriously. Please write this. The world needs a laugh. Remember when you could say stuff like, the earth is round, Nazis are bad, and be absolutely certain everyone who heard you would agree? Remember when you could say, we shouldn't attack children with tear gas, and be absolutely certain everyone who heard you would agree? Remember when you could say, you shouldn't let your children catch fatal preventable diseases, and be absolutely certain everyone who heard it would agree? The world is in a terrible state. Today I learned that ants will heal other ants after raids, and that mortally wounded ants will refuse treatment. Via reddit.com. Do not deny me my warrior's death, brother. I will die alongside my fellow ants. It's really August, huh? Like 8 whole months have passed. Disgusting. The post was written in 2018, but it hits a lot harder now. Yeah, it does. Auntie Mom, it's okay if you don't finish your plate because you're only human and the vast majority of food waste comes from corporations and government organizations throwing it away and not households. Auntie Dad, as long as you live under my roof, we will communicate and negotiate the terms and rules together to make it the most pleasant living experience for the both of us. This is the Addams family. That's because the Addams family are a healthy family, unlike the average American one. History class is really just catching you up to speed on everything you've missed before you were born. Previously on, just frickin' everything, dude. Just everything. Doctors and all other medical specialists during checkups. Well, it seems like nothing is wrong with you. You say you are having pain? I don't know. Take some Tylenol and sleep it off, I guess. You will probably live. Dentist. Your teeth are yellow as crap and your gums are unhealthy. You only brush twice a day when you should be doing it 4 times an hour. Why don't you floss? I see darkness in your future and the darkness represents cavities. You've got diseases we haven't even seen before. All your crap is freaked up, my guy. Even your jawline sucks and I don't even test for that. Absolutely pathetic. Don't show your face here again. Lose all your teeth. I check my pockets as I lock the door behind me. I got my keys, my wallet, my phone, my bags. Is that everything? I stop. I look in the mirror. My poison shielding mask! Oh no! Yeah, 2020 is kind of like an anime. A really crappy one, but this show's a good one. These are the same picture, just on opposite sides of the spectrum. Well, you're not wrong there, bud. I read that capsaicin makes your mouth feel like it's burning because it increases your nerve sensitivity to heat, and menthol works by doing the same thing to cold. So if I eat a habanero pepper and then chew a bunch of breath mints, they'll cancel each other out and I'll be fine there. Hey, guess what hellfire tastes like? Because I found out today. I am the czar of Tumblr. Now if you want to do something, you got to ask me. Permission to come, sir. I am no longer the czar of Tumblr. I retire. Today I learned Vikings used the bones of slain animals when smithing new weapons, believing this would enhance the weapon with the animal spirit. This actually made the weapon stronger because the carbon in the bones coupled with the iron made a primitive version of steel. Frick off, egghead. It's because of bone magic. Yes, bone magic. Yes. I think people should have mascots. Mine would be a golden retriever wearing sunglasses and holding a beer. I have been informed this is called a fursona. I use a mascot as a dog on my channel, and people call me a furry. Well, thanks, internet. Today I learned that in 2002, a researcher found that the average 8-year-old British child could identify 80% of Pokemon, but only 50% of common wildlife species. Common wildlife species don't normally yell their names at you. Dog, 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 cat, 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 finch chickadee, finch chickadee. Oh, the world would be a better place. I fused Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel, Dwin Johnson, together, and he looks surprisingly more innocent than his 2 contributors. I trust him. Dude, I don't. That guy looks like he might murder you in your sleep. That smile's hiding something. Waiter, Sir, the food is free for children under 10. Dad, oh, that's great, because he recently turned 9. But Dad, I'm 12. At first, I thought the child wanted to say 12, but it's funnier when you imagine they were going to say 20. Oh, yes it is. I'm under 10 at heart, so all my food is free at restaurants. I'd call you a frick boy, but since I don't know your gender, I'm just gonna call you a frick, and you gotta live with that. The one true ally. Today I learned when people are electrocuted and thrown far distances, it is a result of sudden and violent muscle contraction and not the result of the shock. This has raised questions as to actual strength and capabilities of the muscles in the human body. Are you telling me we are capable of yeeting ourselves when under extreme stress? Well, there's a window right there, out I go! Blonde hair is so romanticized and sought after, and brown hair is considered plain, but consider we've actually got eyebrows. I'm blonde and your post is so rude. I'm literally, blondes are prettier. At least brunettes have eyebrows. My dude, I've got blonde hair, and I've got eyebrows. My eyebrows are actually brown, but my hair is blonde, so suck it, Tumblr. 13 to 16-year-old nowadays don't have a gray point. They'll say something like, racial issues prevail because the heads of the capitalist system are benefited by it. And 3 seconds later, tweet something like, Bob the Builder owns my ooh-woo, smiley-wily face without batting an eye. This is the true Gen Z experience. Once in my 6th hour, we were talking about 9/11, and I announced very loudly, more people died in Hurricane Maria than in 9/11, but nobody really cares because you can't use hurricanes to justify imperialism. And then not even 5 seconds later, I said, yeehaw my beats, my buddy. Why am I nostalgic for my teenage years, snitch? I didn't even have fun. Like, what the hell? Yeah, but your back didn't hurt. My back doesn't hurt because I'm still in those years, thank God, but I can't wait to turn 20 and be like, oh God, my back, time to die. I'm a little bit drunk right now, but I'm laughing my booty off because Wallace is literally the most sexless being ever brought into creation. Look at him. On a frick scale of 0 to 10, he is easily a -30. He is nothing. He is a man in a sweater vest who eats cheese. He's like a Mormon's fantasy. But he does always get the girl in the movies. I love Wallace and Gromit. It's a great film and a great series. People who prefer hot weather. Snow and ice are pain, and the cold is just kind of uncomfortable, even when you wrap up, you know? People who prefer cold weather. My skin literally melts off every summer. I am a freaking human soup as we speak. You wouldn't believe how many people reblog this to whine about hot weather in the tags. Too cold? Put on another layer. Too hot? Change into thinner clothes. Still too cold? Put on another layer. Still too hot? Get naked, I guess. Still too cold? Put on another layer. Still too hot? Take off your skin. The cold is easily shut out. The heat is inescapable hell. The truth comes out. Avoidance techniques for the cold. More coats, fire, hot food and drink. Stay inside. Fuzzy sweaters, earmuffs. Become a burrito. Avoidance techniques for the heat. Die, I guess. Oh, the humanity. It just dawned onto me. I'm doing more reading in this episode than I did in all of 10th grade. Thanks, public school system. Moving on. Life hack. Got something you need to do at certain time every day, e.g. take meds? Start giving your cat a treat right before you do it. You may have trouble remembering, but your cat absolutely will not. That's a damn good advice. A cat wrote this. Ooh, ooh, pet me, master. You smart son of a snitch. A Centaur in Disguise by Michael Tolo. This is the most precious centaur art I've ever seen. Look at the horse's little face. It's kind of cute. Look at him. He's like, oh, look at the little oh God, it's haunted. Oh, to be a kid in front of a bin of multicolored rocks in an obscure gift shop. Fill the bag. This brings me back memories to Camel Beach as a kid, when I could leave the house. I miss water parks, man. Apparently, when my grandma first came to America, she didn't know what a raccoon was and assumed it was fricked up cat and adopted it. I just imagine this 13-year-old girl with a heavy Eastern European accent being like, this is my cat, Petre. He is not very friendly. Yes, he is not very friendly at all. He bites people. My family are farmers from my mother's side, and when I was a kid, my grandmother said something along the lines of, if you can grow anything, you have a pure heart. Plants feed off your soul as much as they feed off the earth. Be kind to them. They pray to God. She told me this while taking off the spikes of cactus pears. Now I buy dying plants from the hardware store on clearance and easily bring them back to life. Every time I doubt my heart, I bring home hordes of plants to bring them back to life, as if it's a test of the purity of my soul. Every plant I have dies. According to the old lady in Old Booty Village in Palestine, you a snitch then, my dude. You a snitch then. Yeah, I can't keep a plant alive to save my life. I bought a cactus this summer and I killed a cactus. One of the hardest plants to kill. Oh God, I'm a bad person. Top 5 things in cartoon trash. Apple core, fish skeleton, bottle, tin can with a jar lid, miscellaneous background lumps of dark green. How the frick could you leave out my main man banana peel? I know Donkey Kong didn't. It is not autumn until you bring out the family trebuchet. I regret to announce that the family trebuchet has been retired following an incident wherein the trebuchet lobbed a pumpkin backwards, taking out a truck window. Before self-destructing, then the counterweight swung into one of the support legs, shattering it instantly. I am delighted to announce that my dad has begun work on a new trebuchet. The tradition lives on. I don't know why I did that in a crappy French accent. Criticizing the work of Stephanie Meyer all you like, but she has let Twilight die of natural causes rather than viciously reanimate its corpse with every tweet. Yes, this is about you, JKR. JKR, you have ruined Harry Potter for me. Patrick's watches are by far the funniest thing in the world to me right now. Dude, he's got a drawn-on one, punched a clock, got a tied-on alarm clock, oh, and then he's got a Band-Aid one. Nothing makes me more nervous than my bus taking a different route than it normally does, like, where are you taking me? I'm the king of public transportation, a ghoul haunting the streets that run like veins through the city. The bus turns left where it normally goes straight. I am a naked and alone in the universe and no one is watching over me. Oh God, bus, why have you done this to me? Today I learned that the shortest marriage in recorded history was 3 minutes. On the way out of the courthouse, the bride tripped over and fell instead of helping her. The groom called her stupid. On the spot, the bride insisted the magistrate annul the wedding, and the magistrate complied. Good for her. She chose a winner instead of a zero. She chose the hero. Do you not like 21 Pilots? The fact that you took the time to put the slashes in the O's tells me that this is probably not a conversation we should have. Oh, you say, God, I wish all real-life billionaires were more like Tony Stark. Dead! Okay, it's been 15 days since I made this post, and in them both Jeffrey Epstein and David Koch died. Maybe this really is cursed after all, but nothing bad happens to the Kennedys! Today, I learned our walking speed is affected by whom we're with. Men's pace slows down by an average of 7% when walking with females. Partners they're interested in, women walking together, move the slowest, and men walking with male friends moved at their speeds faster than either men's preferred walking speed. Just zooming around with the lads. Scientifically proven hoes just slow you down. You know what they say, bros before hoes. And if you made it this far, you probably don't hate me. Anyways, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you'd like to see more of down in the comments below. This was one long episode. Anyways, have a good day, and remember, be good people.